The thing about these morning walks is actually really nice. I'm glad I did it. I didn't want to do it. I did not want to wake up early. I didn't want to go down here. I didn't want to play filmmaker. I didn't want to play YouTube creator. Because I'm not any of these things. I'm just starting. But I'm glad I did it. Glad I woke up. Glad I went out. Glad I started the day on a creative footing. Well, I was originally going to have a few talking points about RVs. As I was walking down here, I realized it's only just a choice. And the reality of it is, whether you're interested in buying an RV or you're not interested in buying an RV, you still learn something, Get to wake up and, I don't know, was just go outside. It's definitely not a normal thing for me to wake up, go for a walk. It'd be nice. But usually I just wake up, go to work. So coming out here this morning was really nice. Got birds chirping, got the water running beneath me, beside me. You know what I mean? Our journey began 2 years ago. We were looking for a house. And we couldn't buy a house because they're so unbelievably expensive. Couldn't deal with the interest rates. Every house we looked at had constant problems. And then eventually we settled on a house. Didn't work out. This was 1 month before lease was up. At this point, we were pretty irritated at the whole debacle. You got foundation issues, you got fucking mold everywhere. It's unbelievable. Well, my wife rolls over to me Sunday night. She says, "Hey, why don't we just buy an RV?" That's a terrible, terrible suggestion. Except what I said was, that's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard. Well, here we are. Apparently it wasn't so dumb because now we're doing it. And the next morning, I go to work. And what happens is about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, my wife gives me a call. Starts asking me all these questions. What's your social security number? How much do we make? Well, apparently she was at the dealership looking at RVs. Then I hear the kids in the campground. "Oh my God, Dad, they look so great. They look so awesome. Dad, can we get this one? Can we get that one?" My buddies at work look over and is she looking at campers? I said, "Yeah, of course she is." So anyway, go through the camper thing. We buy the camper. And then we start off on our journey. And when we started off on our journey, we went from Colorado. And then from Colorado, we drove over to St. Louis. And this was our first time driving in a camper. Because we literally bought it, parked it, sat there for a month. We sold all of our shit, loaded everything into camper, and then left. So once we left, what ended up happening is we get to St. Louis. And we get to St. Louis and we're driving along. We're hearing all these creaks, pops, the things about having a camper. Everything just sounds like it's breaking all the time. Well, the first time, I think I drove 15, 16 hours. And we were almost there. Almost. We were so close to my wife's aunt's house. But we ended up pulling over and we ended up parking in a church parking lot. And there was a dude standing there. Sorry, he wasn't standing there. He was in his car. He had roller skates on. This is a grown-ass man. Weird looking man. Playing basketball with roller skates on and a hockey stick. And then he started going around our camper with his fucking hockey stick. Just going in circles. I guess we probably pissed him off because we just randomly pulled into this church parking lot and set up shop. So we literally ended up staying there for the night. It was weird, a bit sketchy. This is where we found out our slide doesn't open all the way. And since that was the case, that just started off our initial problem sets. Then we finally get to my wife's aunt's. We pull in. There's a little neighborhood campground. It was really interesting. But we pull in. It was pretty nice. We pull in. I backed everything in. It was a bit of a troubled area. First time backing in a camper. Didn't go too well. It took a little bit. Not too long, but it took a bit. Followed by getting all the hoses and the water set up. I'm going to give you guys a reminder. There's one thing that you need to check when you're connecting your water. Make sure all your faucets are off. They're going to flood your shit. And that's what happened. So, didn't flood too bad, but there's a good 1.5 inches of water dripping out of the sink and onto the floor. And told my wife's uncle Mike. And I was like, it came out a little pissed off. I was like, God damn it, what the hell's going on? I was like, there's fucking water leaking everywhere. And he's like, it's all right. No biggie. So he's just super nonchalant about it. I'm like, dude, our fucking slide's broken. Now we're flooding. You're so calm. I couldn't be that calm. Anyway, we hang out with them for about a week. They had a lake there, so we went swimming with the kids. We kind of liked where they were at. They were just outside of St. Louis. It was quiet. It was quaint. And then we went to get some pizza at this one place. I don't remember what it was called. I don't think it was very good. I love pizza, and some people just tarnish that name. I think I'm going to call this video good here. I think this is a good structure for me to go off on. Maybe I'll do a kind of breakdown of our trip. Little by little, we'll break it down and tell you guys how our journey's been and where it's going. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. See ya.